Alright, we're going to do this video on my 1986 FXR. It is a FXR Custom, FXRC. Normally I do this outside down the end of a nice quiet path and then take it for a little test ride. But we've got Tropical Storm Gordon going by right now, so I had to bring it up to the dealership and do it inside, someplace where I got enough room to walk around it. So, give a quick overview of it. You can see the condition. It has an S&S carburetor in it. Has a bolt-in cam. Paint is original. I purchased this one from a guy who had had it sitting for 6 years, and they did a nice job of storing it. Took care of the inside of the fuel tank, emptied the carb, took out the battery before they stored it. But he did have some moisture end up under the cover, so I've replaced the rims, rocker boxes, cam cover, and riser bushings. Then I put new tires on it, repacked the wheel bearings, did some service work on it, put a new battery in it, and it fired right up. Before I started it, I pre-soaked the cylinders through the spark plug holes. Took my time, made sure that I wasn't going to damage the vehicle at all. We started up, and it fired right up real nice. This bike rides really nice. I actually bought it a little while ago, and I generally like to find bikes like this and just kind of resurrect them and then move on because I'm done with it. But this bike actually rides so nice that I've kept it for far longer than normal, and I'm just now finally getting around to perhaps letting it go. You see it's got 16,000 miles on it, just under. I have the service records to it that came with it. I believe I bought it from the second owner, and the records are there, complete enough that I believe that is in fact the original mileage on the motorcycle. He's got all the records that go along with it, with date and miles and things like that. Has the factory seat with the hinges. Put a new battery in there. Oil looks pretty nice. Changed that when I got it, and I have run it some, so the motor wasn't black full of coke. Now I do have somebody at some point, looks like it dropped something onto the fuel tank and dented the fuel gauge there a little bit. This is from the era before they were powder coating the engines, so it does have the paint, and it has had some flaking and chipping, and it's been touched up a couple times. I touched it up a little bit myself. You can see some of the moisture issues I was talking about. I didn't replace some of the little pieces on here. Turn it on. See, the gauges are functional. Turn signals work. Brake light, that's the front. That's the rear. Horn. High and low beam. Has an S&S carburetor on it. test ride. Like I said, there's a bit of a tropical storm going on outside, but I did, you could see there, I ran it in every gear. Let it roll forward just a little bit. I've had a lot of fun riding this motorcycle. You can see that that was a start from dead cold. Right there, I can still put and leave my hand on the rocker box, so that I didn't prep the engine behind the scenes. That was just fired up as it's been sitting there all day long. There it is, 1986 FXRC. Thank you.